Okay, everybody, I just got a package in the mail today from Everyman's Pocket EDC, EMPEDC. Yeah, and I know what it is. I know what it is. And I can't tell you how freaking excited, how stoked I am to finally own one. Yes. Let me just go ahead and unbox it. Let me just unbox it. I felt like I had to use the EMPEDC Relative. Love this knife. My first knife from them was the original Thick Boy. Fantastic little cleaver. Love the micarta on it. Everything about this company and everything that Mr. John does, and the support that he has from those of us that are most loyal and faithful and supportive. It just, you know, there's more than handfuls of us, and he understands who we are and how much we're behind him and everything that he does, and all of his designs and the way he runs his business is just top notch. And just the stuff that he cranks out is gold. It's so good. So the Relative is the other EMPEDC knife that I have, and there will be more after this one, but let's go ahead and open this one up. Easy peasy. Alright, so let's get this open. Oh man, I handled this sucker at Blade Show. Don't need this shit anymore. Woo! Oh, I absolutely love his logo. How can you not love the Atom Man logo? So clean, so crisp, brilliant. I wish it was mine. No, I love his logo. But here we go. Boom. I had to bust out some candles because this is such an intimate experience for me. Oh man, I'm so excited. I can't wait. Don't need that crap. Oh, the case and the logo. Yes. Yes. Card. This is, if you don't know already, the EMPEDC PULSE OTF. This is absolutely the best out the front knife that I have ever handled. And I've handled probably 100 of them. Including some of the best Microtechs, Axle Gear. There's so many good OTF knife companies out there, and they do an excellent job. But I'm telling you, this is hands down absolutely my favorite. We'll get the case out of the way. And oh. I'm getting emotional right now. Because this is just beautiful. Oh. Oh my gosh. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh my god, I love it. Oh, I'm telling you, I handled the prototype, one of the handful of prototypes that John had at Blade Show Atlanta at the beginning of June this year. And sorry, I gotta wipe away my happy tears here. And I fell in love with it. Like, I actuated it probably twice like that, and it was just like 100% in, 100 gazillion% in. And I mean, there's so many. I'm gonna hit up all the little things that I love about it here in a second, but I'm soaking this in. This is mine. I get to keep this. I paid for it. Oh, since Blade Show, since June. I've been so patiently waiting, and every single post that he did, every Every time it was mentioned, I was like, I want it. I'm not a huge OTF person. At least I wasn't. I have one other OTF. It's a very inexpensive $100 D2 bladed Cobra Tech, and there's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. But this is 1,000 times better. Ugh. And I like this one. I like this one more than any other. More than any other. And that is truly saying something, that the fit and finish, the overall, every little thing about it is done so extremely well that I can't. I'm trying to calm down. See, I told you I needed the candles. Alright, let me go over the EMPEDC Pulse. Okay? Let me give you a close-up of that. Alright. If you need to know, it's OEM'd by Best Tech. Oh, I'm sorry, this is so much for me. It's a little wide for your typical OTF, but it's actually nice in the fact that it really fills your hand. It fills your hand. And on top of that, the scales are actually slightly contoured. They're slightly contoured, so they're not 100% flat. They are curved. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that very well. But they are contoured. And really rounds out, obviously contoured rounds out the way it feels in the hand. Again, it's still just a rectangle, but contoured, and it's got these grooves milled both sides and on the clip, and it totally matches up. Those grooves milled on the clip lines right up with the grooves on the handle on the scale. So I mean, just attentions to detail right there. It just feels so good in hand. The scales are aluminum, and they do. And again, this is where John is a brilliant man, in the fact that he actually put. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but I promise you, there is a flat spot underneath where the clip lines up. That way, it doesn't tear up the pockets. It goes in and out nice and smooth. It's just so good, so smart and thoughtful. The tolerances are very tight. The switch ramp has just enough texture, just the right amount without being too aggressive, but plenty so that you have a firm, authoritative draw and pull on it. And the acoustics, the sound. Oh, that's so sweet. So satisfying. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes. Let's talk about the blade for a minute. It's hollow ground. How many OTF out there have a hollow ground blade grind? Not many, if any, at all. I can't think of one off the top of my head. It's one heck of an aggressive Warncliffe blade there too. It's very aggressive. I absolutely love the blade shape. There's a good amount of jimping on the top, on the spine. Nice jimping, good traction. I mean, just enough of it. Love the jimping. That's 3.2 inches of MagnaCut steel, by the way. And the HRC is 62 to 64. I chose the Stonewash. That also has the option for the belt satin, which is nuts. But I'm a sucker for the Stonewash. I really like the Stonewash. So that's the one that I grabbed. The belt satin is only like $10 more. It's just a handful of dollars more if that's what you want to to go with for the blade finish. The switch and the clip are titanium, the gray titanium. The Atom logo, nice and big and bold. Gotta love that. Nice big bold logo right there, as if it was a pivot. Of course, you got your textbook. All of his knives have that that thumb groove style there. Very nice thumb groove. Obviously, you don't need that on an OTF, but you know, it keeps in class with the rest of his lineup, all the knives that he's designed. And thank goodness that there's no glass breaker on the back end. I am not a glass breaker person. I don't care for them. I've never had to use one. To me, it usually it hinders the clean look of it and the ergos of it. Just, I prefer not having that nasty little pointy-ish thing on the back end of the handle. Thank goodness there's no glass breaker. And that's all there really is to say about it. I mean, I just want to enjoy it. John has tested these things through the ringer, and like I said, Best Tech is the OEM. They did a fantastic job in implementing his design in every little aspect and detail that he has put into this OTF. I don't care if you're not an OTF person, you've got to grab one of these. They start, this version right here is $260 on his website, and they will drop this Saturday, November 4th, 10 a.m. Pacific, 12 Central, or 1 p.m. Eastern. Arizona, no clue what time for those crazy bastards that never change their clocks. So Arizona, I don't know what time zone land that you're in of your own where you don't change your clocks at all. But yeah, for the rest of us, Pacific 10 a.m., 12 Central, 1 p.m. Eastern on Saturday, November 4th. Get one. I don't know how many he's had made, but I imagine that they will go pretty darn fast. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is the EMPEDC Pulse OTF. Love that he went back to doing an OTF. That's actually historically what he started with, his first knife that he made that wasn't actually yet an EMPEDC branded OTF, but so this is technically the first one with that brand logo behind it. But oh, this thing is so sweet. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, I finally got one. Finally got one. The wait is over. Oh, y'all get yours this Saturday, November 4th. Don't miss it, or you're gonna cry. I promise you. What a sweet OTF. Definitely going to enjoy this forever and ever and ever and always. Oh, that's all I got for y'all tonight, or today, whatever time you're viewing this. Thank you for checking it out. This sweet EMPEDC Pulse OTF. Peace! I'm out of here. So satisfying.